So for the first time, I actually got to hear myself as other people hear it. So that's a big bonus just from that. I've been asked to do public speaking before, but if you don't like your own voice, you don't understand why somebody else wants to hear it. So I've not actually wanted to do it. And I would say that voice is really important, but it only works if we can, we want to express our wants and needs, but that's only effective if other people listen to it. And that's what was really good in the family group conference and this way of care provision is that I was listened to. And as I said, my family was listened to as well.
Brenda can do the actions in which I can understand the family need. I can do the actions in which Brenda can't maybe do or have those conversations because I'm independent. She's not. So I can maybe say a bit more radical things, which she can't.
We get quick wins as well from the FGCs initially, from that initial stepping in and just stepping in sometimes to, alleviate some really heightened emotions. And then it's been very stage wise, hasn't it? Yeah. We can, because you're working closely with someone, we kind of pick it up. I can ring him literally and say, I need you tomorrow morning. That evening, Christmas Eve, we met literally, we needed a quick visit with a family and we turned up on a Saturday. and just to alleviate what could have happened over the Christmas because things escalated.
What would happen if you, as a journalist, took the time to really listen to the experts who experienced a system and experienced kind of the sharp end of the state often?
I felt safe sharing with you. I felt safe. I sent you the judgment and I've never sent that to anybody else, so it's a massive thing being able to invite you. Came to my home, we sat on the sofa, and you only came for an hour and you sat there for like 3. But it was just nice spending that time over those years to be able to bring that together. Yeah.
And I think that was about a relationship of trust building, I think, because I also really trusted that you wanted me to understand the true complexity of the story as well, and you wanted to show warts and all, and I'm forever grateful for that.
To me, the fact that she made my children feel comfortable, even my little one kept coming up to you with books, isn't it, and reading, let's do this, let's do that. And for children to can get that attraction to someone shows that someone is a good person. And obviously with her beautiful personality and her bubbly self, she continuously showed me that, Shaz, we're here to support you. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to take your kids away. We'll do what we need to do to keep your family together and to better your life for the future. And this is something I applaud her for. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing.
So very reluctantly, a lot of persuasion, he started writing down his crimes. And I basically took a skill that it took to complete each crime. So for a burglary, you do a risk assessment. You need to know the property, the area. You need knowledge of tools, what the doors and windows are to know what kind of tools. You need to research your market, who you're selling it to, what's it worth. And we did that for each crime. So we went from shoplifting, burglary, street robbery, which wasn't the most pleasant. And can I just reiterate that this kid, although his delivery wasn't the best, the meaning behind it was always the right meaning. So usually he was trying to raise money to buy things because he lived with his grandma and he didn't want his grandma to have to buy the trainers that he wanted and things like that.
I just kept hitting brick wall after brick wall after brick wall after brick wall. I was still involved in certain activities that could have jeopardized my future. Again, 1 of 2 boxes. And Seth basically helped me accept the idea that I didn't have to choose one of the boxes. I could have created my own outside of the box situation to be in. And he, I said, I want to get out of the country. And he basically persuaded me to basically book that flight.
The priority is therefore to imagine going back and standing beside our younger selves in all their difficulties. We should slip into our bed the night we were sobbing after having been shouted at. We should take ourselves to school and sit at the desk next to ours and tell ourselves that we were what we so needed to hear, but never did. We should stand up to particular adults and make the speeches we were too inarticulate to utter.
I have domestic abuse, past, and my child got removed away from me. And then, well, I fight a very hard battle and got my son back and sort out everything. And in Camden, there were loads of people that helped me doing through this healing process. It's about 10 years. There's so many different people, social worker, other workers, and team, and have a big part in it. But today I bring Stephen because he's my employability